Hey there, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can schedule messages for your Discord server really easily using .notify. Now, for those that are brand new to .notify, you've no idea what this bot is. .notify is a Discord bot that allows you to schedule messages, announcements, and reminders across your Discord servers really easily. And it isn't just a bot. .notify is a web application that allows you to manage your messaging all in the one dashboard that you can see on my screen here. And this opens up many more features to your Discord announcements and reminders, such as creating better formatted, better looking announcements, but also as well managing different messages, reminders across different channels really easily. Now, .notify is a free bot to use. There is a premium tier which opens up some extra benefits, but it is a free bot to use initially. If you want to check it out, you've not tested this yet, please install it on your server and you will see how powerful this is. But I'll show you in this video how easy it is to schedule messages and how you can manage them for your server using .notify. So what you're seeing on screen here is what the .notify dashboard looks like. So once you've connected your Discord account, you've installed the .notify bot on your server, you're going to see something that looks like what you see on my screen here. The only difference is all of this will be zero and you'll have no messages currently scheduled or that have been sent. So you'll be ready to schedule your first message. Now, there are two types of messages you can create with .notify. We've got our standard messages, which is what you can see on screen here, but you can also create embed style messages like this one here with all of the different fields and of course those cool color bars. This can also be created and scheduled inside of this dashboard. Now, in this demo here, I'm just going to show you our standard messages just for ease, but if you want to create embed messages, the same process applies. So it's really easy to do. There's just more fields that you've got to choose from and decide to create. So standard messages are on the left hand side here under the create tab. Under the embed tab is going to open up our embed builder. I'm going to go to the create tab and this is where we create our messages and schedule them. So really self-explanatory. The first thing is to create the message. So this is a new scheduled message. Let's go with that. Now, the cool thing about .notify is every single element here is editable and it's Discord markdown formatting ready. So if you want to bold elements of your message, you just highlight them. As you can see here, we can add links, we can underline, italize, block quotes, all of that cool stuff. And what you're going to see is on this right hand side here, we have a live preview. So with .notify, not only can you schedule messages, but you can see how those messages are going to look before you schedule them. So you can create whatever you want in here. You can have your messages looking amazing. Again, we have built-in emojis. So again, if you want to add an emoji here, you can see it appears on this right-hand side. So we can start to build out our messages and look at how that's going to look inside of our Discord servers. Now, once you've created your message, I'll just leave it as this is a new scheduled message for now. You're going to move down to actually scheduling it. Now, your time zone should have been automatically detected here, but if it isn't, you can change it. Or if you want to schedule your messages in a different time zone across the world, you can do. You just do that with the drop down. We then schedule for a time. Now, it's important to know that whatever time and date you select here, it's going to be based off of the time zone you have selected. So in my case, I'm on the Europe-London time zone. So if I go in here, I'm going to set this message for the 22nd of September, and I want this message to send at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then this is going to send at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the 22nd of September, Europe-London time. So that's really important to understand. On the right-hand side, again, you're going to get a summary here. So I can see we've got this message here. It's scheduled for this date at this time on the time zone Europe-London. So just double check that you've got the timing and the time zones correctly to when you want your messages to be scheduled for. We then need to choose a channel. So simple drop down will have all your channels. I'll just choose this one for now. If for any reason there isn't a channel there that is on your server, so it hasn't populated them all, you can simply click on the refresh icon here and it will refresh your channel list. So you choose your channel. Again, this is going to populate on this right hand side here, so you can double check it's going to the correct channel. You can also tag roles as well. So say, for example, you want to tag a specific role in your message. Again, you can do this just by typing the @, and that's going to drop down the different roles within your server. So you can choose to tag a role. I will in this case for my verified members. Again, this is going to show up in your message so you can see that you have a role tagged. Now, once you're happy with that, you're happy with your message, happy with what you've done, we just simply click on schedule message. Now, there's one thing I want to show you just before I do that. You can set these up as reminders as well. So .notify will allow you to schedule Discord messages across your Discord server in any channel, but it also allows you to set up repeat interval reminder messages too. And that's really easy to do. So say, for example, this message I want to send every single day into a channel for my server members. Then what I can do is click on set up recurring message underneath this message before you schedule it. It's then going to give you the reminder option. So you can send daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. So I choose daily. You then have to choose an end date. So let's just go with the 8th of October for now. And you can see that's ready to be scheduled. Now, what this is going to do now is if I schedule this one, it's going to set it up as a daily reminder. As you can see here, we've got daily, and it's going to run every single day at this time, 4 p.m. from the 22nd. So the start date's the 22nd of September in this case, and it's going to run every single day at 4 p.m. Europe London time until the 8th of October. So it's really easy to turn these into those interval reminder style messages as well. In this case, I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to set this up as a reminder. I just want to send this one time, and we click on schedule, give it a few moments, and there we go. That message has been successfully scheduled. Now I can head over to my dashboard. Once we head over to our dashboard here, we will see our scheduled messages on this left hand side. So I can see this is the one I've just scheduled, so we can see when this is going to go live. If you schedule multiple messages, you're always going to see the next one to be sent here. You can also check the channel here. You've got the date, time as well. Now you can manage your messages from here as well. We've got a drop down button on every single message that will allow you to delete it if you don't want it to send. You can also edit it. So say, for example, you notice a typo or you wanted to change the time or the date this actually runs. We just click on edit. It's going to bring you back through to our editing area here, where you can simply come through and make any changes you want. Click on update. That's going to update that message. I didn't change anything, so everything's going to stay the same. But if you do change something, that's going to change it immediately for you. You've also got the option to copy it as well, and this is a really powerful feature with .notify. If you send out announcements consistently to your server, rather than having to type these out in full every single time, you can simply copy messages. So I've got this welcome to our server announcement here. It's just an example announcement. Let's say this was announcing a new feature and I wanted to set up another announcement for the next day to remind everyone again. Rather than have to retype all of this out or copy and paste, I can simply just click on copy, and it's going to populate that message into a brand new schedule message here. So I can come and just change the date and the time. I can edit this up if I want to, and I can schedule that as another message. So that's how easy it is to create multiple announcements or messages for your Discord server community. Really easy in just one click. Now, as I mentioned before, you also have the ability to create reminder messages here as well. I've just got this example here as an example. These are going to show up under the recurring tab at the top here. You can change the frequency to see your daily, weekly, bi-weekly if you set up multiple, but you can also manage these in a slightly different way as well. Not only can you copy, edit and delete these, but you can also pause them. So if you set up a reminder to run daily and you wanted to miss the weekend because you're away or something like that, you can pause that message from sending on a Friday and resume it on Monday to keep resending. So you're not having to stop these or delete these and recreate them. You can manage them by pausing and setting them live as well. Now, not only one-time messages, we've also got embed messages, as I mentioned before, and these work in exactly the same way as I've shown you there with a standard message. You can add more fields and all different types of things, images and all sorts of links and stuff to these messages, but these work in exactly the same way. Under our embed tab, we've just got a load more fields that you can fill out depending on how you want your embed to look. And then at the bottom, the scheduling works in exactly the same way. You just choose a date and a time and a channel. You can turn these into reminder messages too. You've got so much flexibility in how you want to create messages for your server and how you can schedule them way into the future. So this is .notify. I've given you a quick overview of how to schedule messages using this bot for your Discord server. Now you can add all of your Discord servers to your one dashboard as well. Up on this left hand side here, you'll notice I'm in my .notify server here, but you can easily add servers up at the top here. So if you currently manage multiple servers, you can add the bot to all of those servers and switch between them inside of the .notify dashboard to schedule your announcements across every single one of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you come and try .notify to schedule messages for your Discord server. It's easy. It allows you to create incredible looking messages and see what these messages are going to look like before you actually schedule them. And you can also manage them really, really well on the dashboard as well, to copy and edit and delete and pause and manage every single message across your server as your server grows. So come and check us out. It's free to use .notify. Just connect to your Discord account via the link below this video or in this video, wherever you click the link. And again, connect to your server, install our bot, and happy scheduling Discord messages.